War had a way of silencing voices, but for Private Liam Hayes, his diary was a sanctuary, a place to speak the unspeakable. Amidst the relentless roar of artillery and the shouts of command, Liam found refuge in the quiet act of writing. Each page captured his inner turmoil, the fear beneath the bravado, the grief for fallen friends, and the flickering hope that kept him moving forward. Unlike official reports that chronicled strategies and statistics, Liam's diary was raw and intimate, revealing the human cost of war, often hidden behind the headlines. In the shadows of battle, his words became a lifeline, not just for himself, but for all who would one day read them. Liam's diary brought to life the men who shared his perilous journey. He wrote vividly of Corporal James, whose steady hands saved lives despite his own fears; Private Morgan, the jokester, whose laughter broke the tension; and Sergeant Patel, whose quiet wisdom anchored the squad. These were not mere statistics or ranks, but brothers bound by shared sacrifice. Liam's words gave them humanity, painting portraits of courage, vulnerability, and enduring friendship amidst chaos. The fog of war obscured much, but through his diary, Liam ensured these faces and their stories would never be forgotten. Amidst the relentless noise of war, Liam's diary revealed moments of haunting silence. These pauses, filled with anticipation and dread, were as loud as any gunfire. He wrote of the mental battles waged in solitude, grappling with fear, loneliness, and the burden of memories too heavy to share. The silence was a canvas for reflection, a place where courage was quietly forged and the human spirit tested beyond measure. Through these pages, Liam's story became one of resilience, not just against the enemy, but against the shadows within. In the midst of relentless combat, Liam clung to the fragile threads of hope woven by letters from home. Each envelope carried warmth, love, and a reminder of a world untouched by war. He described reading the letters beneath a flickering candlelight, the words offering solace amidst chaos. The letters were lifelines, bridging the gap between the horrors of the front line and the comforts of home. Through his diary, Liam expressed how these messages fueled his resolve and softened the harshness of his reality. The battle loomed closer, casting a shadow over Liam and his comrades. His diary pages filled with a mix of dread and determination as they prepared for what might be their last fight. He chronicled the adrenaline rush, the silent prayers, and the unspoken bond that united them in the face of overwhelming odds. As the battle erupted, Liam's words captured the chaos, the roar of gunfire, the cries of the wounded, and the fierce will to survive. This chapter was a testament to the raw intensity of war and the human spirit's unyielding fight against despair. Despite the horrors of battle, Liam's diary reflected an unbroken spirit. He wrote of moments where fear was overcome by courage, despair replaced by hope, and exhaustion met with determination. He captured the quiet acts of heroism, sharing water with a fallen comrade, standing firm against enemy fire, and the simple will to keep moving forward. His entries became a powerful testament to resilience, illustrating how the human spirit can endure even the darkest trials. As the battle raged, Liam's diary described the disorienting fog, both literal and metaphorical, that clouded the battlefield. Communication broke down, allies became strangers, and danger lurked in every shadow. He wrote of the confusion and split-second decisions that defined survival. Trust became fragile, and every step was taken with caution. Through his words, readers glimpsed the chaotic reality of war, where clarity is rare and uncertainty reigns. Liam's diary grew heavy with sorrow as comrades fell around him. He wrote of the silent grief that settled over the squad, the hollow moments after each loss, and the struggle to carry on in their memory. Each name etched into his heart, each memory a testament to sacrifice. Yet, amidst the mourning, Liam found strength in remembrance and the resolve to honor those who could no longer fight. Amidst the devastation of war, Liam's diary revealed fleeting moments of compassion and kindness, shared meals, whispered prayers, and small gestures that reminded them of their shared humanity. He wrote of helping wounded civilians, comforting frightened children, and the bonds that formed even between enemies. These moments painted a complex picture of war, not only as destruction, but as a human experience filled with hope and connection. As the battlefront shifted, Liam's diary reflected the uncertainty of the future. Though the fighting continued, thoughts turned to what lay beyond. the rebuilding of lives and nations. He wrote about the hope for peace, the scars that would remain, and the importance of remembering the past to build a better future. Liam's words became a call to action, urging readers to honor sacrifice by striving for understanding and reconciliation. As the war drew to a close, Liam's diary captured the fragile process of healing. He reflected on the physical wounds and the deeper scars etched on hearts and minds. He wrote about the struggle to find peace amid memories of loss and trauma, and the small victories, reuniting with family, rebuilding communities, and embracing life again. Liam's words offered a message of hope, resilience, and the enduring power of the human spirit to overcome even the darkest times. With the war behind him, Liam faced the challenge of forging a new life. His diary chronicled his journey of rediscovery, finding purpose, building relationships, and contributing to a world forever changed. He described the bittersweet moments of moving forward while honoring the past and the importance of carrying lessons learned into the future. Through his reflections, Liam's story became a testament to renewal, strength, and the possibility of peace after conflict. Liam's diary revealed a growing commitment to sharing his story and those of his comrades. He engaged in veteran advocacy, education, and community service, seeking to ensure their sacrifices were never forgotten. He spoke at schools, supported fellow veterans, and helped build memorials, turning personal pain into collective remembrance and healing. His journey underscored the power of storytelling to connect generations and inspire change. Throughout his post-war life, Liam treasured the unbreakable bonds forged on the front line. His diary reflected on reunions with comrades, the shared understanding born of hardship, and the enduring friendship that transcended time and distance. These connections provided strength and comfort, reminding him that the battlefield was not just a place of conflict, but also of brotherhood. Liam's story celebrated the lasting power of camaraderie and the healing found in shared experience. Despite external peace, Liam's diary revealed ongoing battles with inner demons, flashbacks, grief, and moments of despair that lingered long after the war ended. He candidly wrote about seeking help, the challenges of mental health, and the importance of support networks. Liam's journey highlighted that healing is a continuous process and that strength includes acknowledging vulnerability. As the seasons changed, Liam slowly began to rediscover the world beyond the battlefield. His diary entries, once dominated by fear and loss, now blossomed with reflections on the simple joys of life. Sunlight filtering through leaves, the laughter of children, and the comforting rhythms of everyday routine. He wrote at length about the challenges of re-entering society, the noise of the city that once felt overwhelming, the difficulty of connecting with loved ones who could not fully understand the depth of his experiences, and the quiet moments of solitude that brought both peace and reflection. Liam found solace in nature. Long walks through forests and along rivers became meditative practices, grounding him in the present and soothing the ghosts of war. Music, once a distant memory, now filled his home, rekindling emotions and sparking creativity. Reconnecting with family was a journey marked by both joy and tension. He described heartfelt reunions, the slow rebuilding of trust, and the effort to communicate the complexities of trauma with those who loved him. Patience and understanding became as vital as courage in this new chapter. Through his writings, Liam conveyed a profound message. Healing is nonlinear. There were days of progress and days of struggle, moments of light and shadows that lingered. Yet, his resolve to live fully and meaningfully never wavered. His story was a testament to the resilience of the human spirit, that even after profound trauma, life could be rich, textured, and filled with hope. The scars remained, but they no longer defined him. Instead, they became part of a narrative of survival, growth, and renewal. Liam's journey of healing and rediscovery soon blossomed into a powerful mission to inspire others by sharing his story. His diary chronicled the transformation from a soldier struggling with trauma to an advocate for veterans and mental health awareness. He devoted himself to public speaking, recounting the raw realities of war and the challenges of returning home. His talks resonated deeply with diverse audiences: students, fellow veterans, policymakers, and the general public, sparking conversations about resilience, empathy, and support. Liam's involvement extended beyond speeches. He collaborated with organizations to develop programs aimed at improving veterans' access to healthcare, education, and community resources. His first-hand experiences lent authenticity and urgency to these efforts. Through workshops and mentorship, Liam guided many through their own journeys of recovery, offering hope and practical strategies drawn from his lived experience. His diary detailed these encounters, moments of shared vulnerability, breakthroughs, and the power of human connection. His legacy became a living testament to the impact one voice can have, transforming personal pain into collective empowerment. Liam's story was a beacon, lighting the path for others navigating the aftermath of conflict. Despite the recognition and accolades, Liam remained humble, always emphasizing the strength found in community and the importance of continuing to listen and learn. His unwavering dedication underscored a profound truth. Healing is not only personal but communal, and through shared stories, lives can be transformed. As the years unfolded, Liam's life became a tapestry woven with threads of sacrifice, healing, advocacy, and hope. His diary, once a private refuge, had evolved into a profound legacy that resonated far beyond his own experience. The community he helped build gathered regularly to honor the memories of those lost and to celebrate the resilience of those who survived. Memorial events featured readings from Liam's diary, evocative music, and moments of collective reflection, forging a space where grief and hope coexisted. Educational institutions incorporated Liam's story into their curricula, ensuring that future generations understood not just the history of war, but the deeply human stories behind it. His words became tools for teaching empathy, peace, and the value of remembrance. Public memorials bearing his name and those of his comrades served as enduring reminders of courage and sacrifice. Sculptures, plaques, and dedicated gardens provided places for contemplation and healing. Liam's family continued his mission, nurturing programs that supported veterans and their families, advocating for policy improvements, and fostering community connections. In his final diary entries, Liam reflected on the journey, from a frightened young soldier lost in the chaos of war to a man who found purpose in sharing his truth and lifting others. He wrote of gratitude for the life he had reclaimed, the bonds that had sustained him, and the hope that peace would one day prevail. His story became more than a personal narrative. It was a collective legacy, an enduring testament to the strength of the human spirit and the transformative power of compassion. As the sun set on his life, Liam knew that though his journey had ended, the story and lessons would live on, inspiring courage, empathy, and peace for generations to come.